Hello, comrades, and welcome. It's time for some more workers and resources. I'm your Leo's Kilman. We had a little bit of a time skip because honestly I just had to do a giant planning session where I tried to plan out how to do a metro. And I gave up. I do not believe I can equip the city with a metro. I actually got pretty close. Very close. But there was one kicker that I could not overcome. Which is that I would have to bring in a metro on metro track the entire way. Oh god, I didn't even think about it, but no, the rail, because you can't merge the metro and railway track anywhere. Like, you can't go from one to the other. It has to be an entirely separate rail line. Not only would I have to bring a metro in from one of these customs houses, I'd also have to build an entire freaking metro track out here. Oh god, and then there's the end stations. I don't even actually believe metro tracks are possible to build. I must be missing something. Because, like, their inability to connect with other infrastructure, they are unable to, as far as I can tell, even... Oh, no, okay, they can diverge on themselves. That's good. I couldn't get them to do that underground. So they can only do that above ground. So that's still a nightmare. Oh, God. Alright. But that's okay. I'm trying to figure out just how to reduce the traffic jams here. And we're running into a problem of people dying from pollution. Because we've successfully reached the limit, shall we say, of the amount of sewage I can discharge at this distance. Which isn't great. So I've sent a team to start demolishing one of our sewage pipes. That's going to be a lot of people. I think I actually need a large deconstruction office. I think that's the only way that's going to happen in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, a large demolitions office. I think that actually works. Hold on. There's an angle. There it is. What do you mean crossing not allowed? Oh. Right. There is one of those there. Pedestrian pathways. Alright, and we'll build a panel road out to it. Hope nothing catches on fire there. Alright. So, I was trying to build a metro to solve the congestion here caused by the buses, because I think where we last left off last episode... Wow, my brain and voice is really scrambled this morning. Don't record this at 9 a.m., I guess. But, every time I try and build this hospital, the traffic backs up in this town so much that everyone dies. Buses can't leave. It actually becomes a permanent traffic jam due to too much traffic. You know? Like, nothing will ever move. That is a fail state, for the record. If you just try and pump too much shit through your traffic. Alright. I'm wondering, though... If I limited the, like... way in or out or whatever. Yeah. The buses would have to travel my... No. Hear me out. If I make this the only way in and the rest of this exits, I think that might help the traffic. I can never 100% tell, though. Yeah. Then, yeah, I guess there's this weird thing that the buses then have to do, isn't it? Yeah, that's fair. Although this might be okay to adjust slightly. Because I think there exists the buses only sign, right? Or no buses? Okay, there does not exist a buses only sign. Well, that's unfortunate. No heavy goods vehicle. No motor vehicles. No pedestrians, yeah. Weight limit of 7 tons. Yeah. Because then the problem is they have to do... Well, no. That's the thing. If I... Like, they then come out here. As long as I build out the turnaround point far enough out here, it should be fine. Problem, of course, is getting that. There we are. I almost wonder, just as a thought experiment, then do something like silly like this. Because there must be a better way to manage, of course, this setup. It might actually be the use of the one-way road here. Because then I have the turnaround point here. And they would be able to merge in, right? Well, this is too late. So, no matter what, just ends up having to go down. What? Oh, I don't like to see that. Oh no. Okay, why? You have a blue. Where are you headed? Yep. You're going there, you're going there, you're going. Okay. See, this is the problem that I was trying to avoid before. Although I don't know why you are... Yeah, you definitely shouldn't be blocking anything. Or, oh, is there a missing signal here? Yes, there is. There we go. Yep. The train network is not yet perfect. I've tried so many things, trying to change so many little things. But, it's getting there. It's getting there. Oh yeah, I guess that was in my haze of planning. I had to put down a bunch of signals here to sort out some train problems where 2 trains would just get stuck trying to come out of here and be unable to leave. The train network is a work in progress. Honestly, everything's a work in progress. I'm barely good enough to actually do realistic mode. You know? This is a hard fucking game. Oh good, the lifespan's jumped up another 3.7 years. Okay. So, well, actually, that... No, it's... Yeah, it's the deconstruction's done. It's the waste hauling. that will take forever. Which is fair. I suppose I could... No, I can't do it because of sloping issues, can't I? Yeah, it needs to be connected all at once. I can't, like, construct out to here and then go to here, because then there might be... Oop, needs proper slope. Go yourself. You can tell I've had that happen before and how bitter I am about it. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it does not help that they have to drive along this stupid pathway. Honestly, even just graveling that would probably help a lot. Yeah, more than double their speed. So yeah, that being the pickup point for the waste sucks. Yeah, we need to be able to haul away a lot of waste. I did research the pollution resistance, right? Good. We need to increase the birth rate in order to try and stave off our inevitable demise at the hands of pollution. The good news is, as people die, the amount of poop they produce drops as a total sum, reducing the pollution, increasing the lifespan. So, like, this isn't actually going to kill me. It's not an outright fail state game over. It will, thankfully, balance itself out. But, I do need to redirect the poop. Or, heaven forbid, I might have to actually engage in, like, a sewage treatment. But I feel like sewage treatment, honestly, is just kind of a meme. I don't think anyone ever actually does it. Like, it costs a bunch of chemicals, takes a bunch of space, it takes workers, and if it shuts down, everyone dies. Because their toilets back up. So that's just, like, another point of failure in your system that can kill everyone. And in a game where, honestly, we have a dozen points of failure in our system where everyone could die at a moment's notice. Yeah, it's not great. So, I have another thought. Okay. Is there space? Pretty much anywhere. It really doesn't look like it. I get one here. That would not really cover anywhere near to be enough houses. Here would potentially cover a lot, and I could probably get to cover a lot more with a little bit of work, you know? Then I just have to get cableways out. Put cableways down to here, and that solves the workers for this. And removes the need for the buses. Yeah. The problem is I'm always hesitant to do that. It's fine to do it later on after the split. Which actually might be the thing to do. So if I could get some sort of metro or train out to here. No way, I cannot do a metro. I keep thinking about it, but no. I cannot do a metro, because metros cannot use regular train tracks, ever. God. They can't even, like, be hauled in on other trains. You know? But then I could have a series of cableways that bring people out to the various job sites, which would be fine. But I generally find that I need a central collection point for the workers. Yeah, a train. I demolish, like, these buildings here. I put in a train station. It'll be accessible to everything. Because, like, I could even still do an underground train tunnel just fine. Like, it would be whatever. And then the switching junction goes here, yeah. And then it links up out here. Yeah. I think that is the best call. The good news is we suddenly have a lot of room. So anyway, how goes demolishing that pipe? Yeah, still another 110 tons of waste. And that's why I'm trying to build this. Should get our prefab panels in pretty soon. We have, you know, lots ready to go whenever we need them. And we can actually start building the large demolition office, which will allow me to start really doing reconstruction of things. I can't finish this hospital until I deal with, like, the potential traffic overflow. Actually, I'm going to do it now. Because I have a lot of other ongoing construction projects, that should mean that only... fucking hell, that's a lot of cranes. Sorry. Don't need a whole lot of people outside the CO. 40 is fine, probably. I hope that's not enough to kill me. It legitimately might be. Although, in general, at this point, it actually should be a lot better because of how I've set everything up. Yeah. With this being the only way in now. We have any problems with resupply? It doesn't look like it. At least not yet. I'll keep an eye on that, though. But yeah, like, you can see already this rush of construction vehicles is causing problems. It's not too bad, thankfully. And most of it's just a bunch of trains and... or not trains, cranes coming on. So... can at least do a little bit of work on this thing. Yeah. This is already so bad. Yeah, the construction on this is just so difficult. Okay, I don't even know why you're parked. Alright. Yeah, the backup is just slowly getting worse. Well, I managed to construct it some more. But yeah, we're very close to just kind of our traffic capacity for this, and it shows. And it's kind of a problem. I'm hoping the, you know, fact that we have so many other things getting built right now will help. Make sure to reconstruct there. Alright. So, what is supplying my vehicle repair hub here? It's distribution office. Perfect. Please assign that. Better. Okay. So I'm just trying to keep a close eye on the traffic to make sure nothing explodes here. But it's certainly not great. But on the other hand, we've managed to construct another like 10% already, so that's good. All the resources on the site are good to go. So we can maybe finish this phase. I think the next phase, though, would kill us. We'll see, though. I just know at some point I'm going to have to suspend the construction. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually be able to get it done. That'd be awesome. And then I can demolish the other hospitals and transfer their ambulances over and all that stuff. We shall see. Well, I guess I only have this one hospital. That's part of the problem. Yeah. I need to make sure I set this up. So how is our fertilizer doing, by the way? Seems not bad. Although a little concerning. Actually, we're using too much of it. I don't know. I mean, the harvests are good. The crops are good. Like, our import costs really have come down a lot. So, you know, last month I consumed 1,200 crops. Honestly, I should probably just put it for the whole last year. In 1981, I consumed 34,500 tons of crops. Which is fine. And I produced 17,000 tons. So I'm producing half of the crops I need. Which helps a lot. I don't think I'm going to build that power plant, man. As nice as it would be. Yeah, it's starting to cause problems. I've got to... Well... I'm gonna do this. But use some science, I think. One, no buses. Yeah, I want no heavy goods vehicles at all. Nothing pulling a trailer, I don't care. Random little microbus. Yeah, just make sure the water treatment plant has people. Just to be damn sure. But I think these days that's a little no longer needed, you know? I think the days that... Wow, that's a backup. Yeah, I guess because you have to do one hell of a turnaround, don't you? Can I do something weird like this? I think so. And we're getting a lot of stuff on site, which is good, and the traffic hasn't collapsed. It's standing up to it, just barely. But man, is the traffic system here close to collapse, man. It is not good. I'll say that. Alright. The good news is, once we get all the steel on site, we should be a little better off. Why is there such a backup here anyway? It's just that hard to unload all the steel. I guess so. Yeah. Mixers, sure. Alright. But yeah, that should help limit the number of, like, people, honestly. What do you mean electricity problem? Buildings without power supply. Ah, yes. I believe the traffic system has collapsed to an untenable degree. Like, workers are just struggling to make it out here at this point, aren't they? Good God. Yeah. The traffic system is on the edge of collapse. I think it's okay, because it should get better now. We are no longer bringing in steel, only concrete. So that reduces the number of construction vehicles. In total. That should be coming in through here. So that should help us a lot, I hope. God, I hope. Alright. Yeah, it should just be the concrete trucks now. Slowly but steadily building out this thing. There's the last of the steel. So the worst of it's over with the steel. Mm-hmm. The problem is also still buses, honestly. Alright, we've got almost all the material here that we need. Look at that. Only 113 tons more concrete. We're getting there. Having other construction projects going is the only reason that my traffic system doesn't collapse. Which is sad. Buildings without power supply. What do you mean buildings without power supply? God damn it. Tell me nothing I've placed actually ranges it? Or drinking water, which, yeah. Come on. That definitely should range it. Oh well. I'll deal with that when the time comes. It's not critical yet. Alright, so we only need 77 tons more concrete. So I think I'm just going to sell this at this point. That should be fine. You know, these days we have the we have those flats built. Lots of people can walk here. It's better. Only 54 tons more concrete. Then this baby is done. Oh, Lord. So yeah, the next round of concrete trucks will finish it. If it doesn't kill the traffic system, then we're done. Which is a friggin' miracle. Alright. Our population's kind of stable too, which is good. Have we managed to finish demolishing this pipe yet? It looks like we have. Good. What do you mean it requires proper slope? What's the matter with it? Perfect. Oh yeah, this actually never actually got hooked up anywhere, huh? How do you know? Yeah, of course some other infrastructure's gonna be in the goddamn way. That actually worked. Approve. Nice. Okay. So that should do. In terms of redirecting a lot of our sewage out from there. And then honestly, we're probably just going to have to shut down the remaining sewage tanks here that feed out here. That should dramatically reduce the pollution and help save us. After lifespans climb back up. Which is good. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's nearly dying from the friggin' sewage, man. Alright. So, the new hospital's up and running. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of a whole damn lot of emergency ambulances, so. Okay, I think that's all of them. Ambulance. Yep. 45 at kilowatt engine power. Yep. The IMV 1600 looks like the best one. Okay, so it's going to get 8. So we're at 10. 12. There. I just mark this building for demolition. We're transferring the hospital and everything over to this. Yeah, we can reach almost every building. There's like 2 over here that can't be reached, but that'll be solved once like this hospital's actually demolished and we have a better link here. So, that's fine. Demolition complete. I hope demolishing the hospital didn't cause too much pollution. Nope. Just a little bit. Alright. An ambulance did not arrive. Well, that should probably never happen. I don't know. Like, that just tells me I don't have enough ambulances, but I guess, yeah, we're just waiting for the rest to arrive here, so. All of our ambulances are now in, and I think legitimately they have all been dispatched immediately, which is terrifying. Yeah, they just disappear and then just immediately have to, like, reappear. This is not okay. Alright, well, it should improve at least a little bit. So is this done? It is. Perfect. Alright. So yeah, we have 6.5 tonners that can do... Look, I very rarely need very many workers, so... Just take it to the customs house. Alright, so now we have the capacity to actually move a decent amount of waste. Which is good. And we're redirecting a fair bit of our sewage. It's tough out here. Okay. I really need to refocus on this if I can. Like, we've got no electronics, no plastic. Both of those should come. I don't know. The lack of power supply is meh. The drinking water is also kind of irrelevant. I don't think it actually needs the power supply, so... I can just get two of those. But, oh no. This power plant shut down due to being unable to store or export hazard waste. Hey, is there something you're not... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I see the problem. And yeah, the working range is pretty much irrelevant. How goes the graveling of this road, by the way? Is it all done? Almost. This is the last section, it looks like. Nice. So we're gonna have a graveled road all the way out to this bridge. Start. You know? It's a start. Wow, look at them actually carry away the waste. A reasonable, amount of time. Doesn't even take that long. Which is important, because I think this actually perpetually generates some pollution. Although it's not like any hazard waste sitting here, so it's fine. But the mixed waste certainly does. Well. Grab the last of that scrap. Yeah, those are the last two trucks. What do you know? Hell of a backup, though. Oh well. And done. Alright. Now, assuming anyone ever actually gets out of here. Which is still at least a little bit uncertain. Like, this intersection is really an Achilles heel for me. But that's fair, it's where the buses are. There's a reason I'm, like, really trying to think of how to replace buses in this setup. And the only way I can functionally do it, I think, is with a train setup. There's just no other way. And a train station here seems like my best bet. Like, it will be a headache. But, like, it can be done. I think, anyway. Like, at the speed the trains move at, you know, yeah, if they just underground and out here, that's fine. Okay. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I've noted that a large train station will actually fit almost perfectly right here with a little bit of work. And now I have a demolition office that I can do that with. And importantly, it'll be pretty much accessible by everything, which I need for a central distributor of workers. Like I say, I'm a little less worried because I can still bus people in here or find any other number of ways. Like, the industrial sectors are a lot more open, and my ability to drop off workers in them is a little easier to handle. But I need to, at the bare minimum, have a central collection point for workers and get them the hell out of the city. I'm kind of worried about overloading my train network, though, because it feels like my train network is not doing so well. Which I suppose is fair enough. I can't do a chain here because that's going to cause problems. Yeah. Alright. Actually, this is still going to cause a problem, isn't it? That needs to be chained both ways because it's also a junction. Which is really bad. You do not want junctions on junctions. Which, yeah, I guess doesn't really solve anything then, does it? It seems like it works fine. I try and like to do logical puzzle in my head, but now we're good. Maybe it'll kill me, maybe it won't. We'll find out. I'll sort it out eventually, either way. Alright, still. We've at least managed to solve a couple more problems. And come up... Like, there's basically a lost episode. I don't think I'm going to put it up. Of me just trying to plan out a metro and then, like, slowly becoming more and more disheartened. It was pretty bad. I was pretty depressed by the end of it. Alright, so thank you everyone for watching. We've solved some problems, things are getting better. Good. That vehicle's been repaired, the power plant's actually getting its waste emptied. Ain't that good. Alright. And yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. I've been Overly House Gilman, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.